flipping into your videos? It's your boy Lion Salt, and we are back with our WWE 2004 series with Heat and Monday Night Raw. So as you see, we'll have some people coming and going on tonight's show for Heat, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I got the show booked up, and we're just gonna run it. So in a 49D plus. In a terrible match, Raw Power, which if you saw last Raw's episode, I was thinking about putting these two in a team, A-Train and Mark Henry. Well, there they are in the Raw Power. I thought it fit. I just hit that, give a name to a team, and if something stuck out I liked, I picked it, so I did. So Raw Power defeats Matt Capitelli and Ray Gordy in 3 minutes, when Mark Henry defeats Ray Gordy by pinfall with the World's Strongest Slam. A-Train was head and shoulders above everyone else, and Ray Gordy was the weak link. Capitelli's not suited to his gimmick. I don't care. He's not going to be here for a while. Gordy had a 20. Capitelli had a 35. A-Train had a 61, and Mark Henry had a 50. A-Train and Mark Henry both improving in performance. So there you go. Ugh. And then in a 45D, you have a video to promote Shelton Benjamin. And then Victoria comes out with a microphone. She claims she's so good that she can defeat anyone, and she's making an open challenge for any wrestler on the roster to face her next. Then a 54C, which is answered by Velvet Sky, who I have in developmental and everything. But in an abysmal match, Victoria defeated Velvet Sky in 6 minutes with a spider's web, and she makes defense number 2 of a women's championship, a 37D minus, because Velvet Sky had a 10 because she has no popularity. Victoria had a 47. And in a 44D, Jackie was in commentary last match, and she comes out, and because Victoria's still beating the crap out of Velvet Sky, she comes off and saves her. And that leads to our main event of the evening, which, in a belt that subpar wrestling, a little heat, Shelton Benjamin defeats Tommy Dreamer in 9.5 minutes with a T-bone suplex. 53C minus, even though that they don't click. Shelton Benjamin had a 51, and Tommy Dreamer had a 46. Not bad. I bet you it's going to tell me that he used Velvet Sky too much. But other than that, no. 51D plus. Yeah, I can see it. And we continue to Monday Night Raw. Let's see if there's any locker room stuff. Nope. So I will see you guys then. Alright, and we're back for Monday Night Raw with 14 segments, and we're just going to jump right into it. I had to record this because apparently I'd put shit in the wrong spot. But we start off with a 69C plus in front of 11,721 people at the Hilton Coliseum. Edge defeats Robert Conway in 8 minutes with a spear. Conway was off his game. Announced quality and color commentary lifted the match. Edge had a 72. Conway had a 44. No worker improvements. And then in 87B, Eric Bischoff makes it official that at Backlash there will be a triple threat rematch from Wrestlemania, where Chris Benoit will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And then Triple H is after Triple H and Randy Orton come into their Bischoff's office, and Triple H demands a world title shot tonight. And then he goes, because it's Monday Night Raw, we do it big here. Tonight, every man in that match will be in a singles action tonight. And first off, Randy Orton, you're up first to face either Shawn Michaels or Chris Benoit. You'll find out when you get out there. But you'll also face Mick Foley for that Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. Bischoff struggled. People weren't following script. Randy Orton liked not going on script. Performance of Triple H was fantastic. Bischoff looked dreadful. No worker improvements. Followed by an 89A. Superb match. Shawn Michaels defeats Randy Orton in 21 minutes by pinfall with the sweet chin music. Shawn Michaels had a 91. Randy Orton had a 68. He did better last time. This match did better. So actually, I have a worse match. So, any worker improvements? None. Following that, in 90A, Evolution's beaten down Shawn Michaels when Chris Benoit comes out, makes the save, and they fend off Evolution and they shake each other's hands heading into the Backlash. No worker improvements. And then followed by an 83B plus for Mick Foley shown, and he's cutting a promo. He says, Randy Orton needs to get some humility, some respect beaten into him. But Mick Foley isn't the man to do it. Mick Foley's gone soft. But I know someone who can. And that man will go one-on. We'll face you next week, Randy. Have a nice day. No worker improvements. Where we get a 67C, where APA defeats Cade and Noble in 6.5 minutes when Bradshaw defeated Noble by pinfall to clothesline from hell. Make defense number 1 of their tag team championships. Throwaway match, because I wanted to talk about this. This is a time where JBL becomes JBL. And I don't think I'm going to do that. It might happen, but I just won't do it right now. And so the APA might stick around for a little while longer. JBL will probably become JBL soon, but he won't be like that SmackDown champion. At least not for a couple months. He could. I might change my mind. Because if you've seen from all the series I do, I change my mind all the goddamn time. But anyways, let's just skip that to Evolution is shown going to the ring for Triple H's match next in a 77B, which is followed by in an 87B plus, and about the great heat and good wrestling. Triple H defeats Rob Van Dam in 17 minutes with a pedigree after Ric Flair distracted RVD and Batista hit him with a Batista bomb. And 87B, and they don't click. So didn't see that. Van Dam had a 71, Triple H an 82, and no worker improvements. And this is followed by a commercial break, and then we come back, and Chris Jericho comes out, cuts a promo on Christian and Trish. Talks about he's going to win, blah, blah. This is all stupid idiot. Not stupid idiot, but it's all best in the world, blah, 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 blah. Trish Jericho 2004 stick. When Rhino comes out, tells him to shut up. That everyone's sick and tired of Chris Jericho. Trish was sick and tired of him. Christian was sick and tired of Chris following his coattails. So tonight he's going to come out and prove that Chris Jericho isn't anything. And he won't even make it to Backlash. And we go do the match with Innocent 77B. Belt had good wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Jericho defeats Rhino in 14 minutes by submission with the Walls of Jericho. Jericho had an 85, Rhino had a 64. And Rhino's improving in his performance. And that is followed by a 73B. Jericho celebrating when Christian runs in, attacks him, hits an unprettier. That's what it was called. And beats down him to the mat. It loses heat for the storyline, but what can you do? And that's followed by a 78B where Benoit's getting ready to go to the ring, and Eric Bischoff walks up to him and says, "Tonight, everyone's gone up against someone. Tonight, your opponent is Kane." And we cut to a commercial. And we come back to a 81B. Good match. Kane defeats Chris Benoit in 13:27 by pinfall with a chokeslam. During the match, we also had Triple H run in and attack Chris Benoit. Kane and Benoit don't click, and it made for an awkward belt. There goes my Bad Blood main event, possibly. Kane had a 64. Benoit had a 78. No worker improvements. That is followed by a 77B where everyone... So, Triple H is standing over... comes back into the ring to stand over and gloat. Out comes Shawn Michaels, hits him with the super kick. Then Benoit gets up, pushes Michaels, and Michaels hits him with a super kick. Michaels turns around and gets hit with a chokeslam. Kane hits his pyro, ends the night. For a 84B, show increased our popularity in 7 regions. Not bad, not bad. So, I'm going to tell a story of what I had to do since recording last time. I brought someone in, so they weren't in the mod, so I had to bring them in the mod. But I hit bring everyone from the mod that I was bringing it into, and I had to go through and delete like 85 freaking people because I had like 6 AJ Styles freaking. I had 2 AJ Styles. It's just an example. I had two of a lot of people, and I had to go on through and get rid of them. So yeah, see, like this guy, FYM. I don't remember who that's. It's supposed to be Trevor Murdoch. I had him out of the business. I don't know why he's in there. But, it's not going to change anything. And if it starts being a problem, then I'll delete him. But, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one for SmackDown and Velocity. And I'm going to try to get these out before I leave. Monday for Raw and Heat. Thursday for SmackDown and Velocity. And Sundays for pay-per-views. Probably around 1 o'clock-ish for each of them. So if you're going to look for them there, I'll post them on the Fantasy Bookers Forum. And you guys have a good night. Peace.